been doing great. He this morning he was barking to get out like this kind of. He gets frantic because he's on pet food. So about 8, he was doing that, and then I let him out. And then I usually put the collar on him like early in the morning, but I haven't been lately. I've been like giving him an hour or so, the collar off, and then it's been off the whole day, and we haven't heard any noise. He's been real quiet. He's acting like a normal dog, which is that's great, Merlin. So it's huge for this dog to be acting like a normal dog, meaning like here, come here, heel. Like it's normal right now. Like dogs would be laying down. They're crashed. He hadn't been doing that. It's been like this. He's so stressed out. Merlin, sit. No, sit. No, sit. Okay, you can go play. I'll get you in a minute. So, a couple other things I noticed about Merlin in the last couple days, where he's acting normal. I've had him outside with other dogs, and he's not trying to start shit. He's not growling at them. He's acting normal, which for him it's a big change. The big change for me really is like I knew he'd sort of get used to the other dogs and everything, but not barking, doing this shit. Now I'm not saying like he still is doing it sort of like, you know, with water running in the sink in the kitchen. There's a little bit of that last night. But to see him go so many hours, I was working on something. I was upstairs. And to see him go from about 8 in the morning till whatever time it is now, what is it? 2, 3, whatever. And maybe it's 3:30, I'm not sure. I don't know what time it is. I'm sort of like in this like, I don't really worry about it too much. I just worry about getting shit done. So it's gotta be after, anybody know what time it is? That's great, because usually what I'm saying is like, he'd just start in right away in the morning, just start this barking shit and not lay down like he was on, what time is it now? Can someone tell me? Eastern Standard Time. It's 3:15, so it's 3:15. So it went 5 hours without making fucking noise. Merlin, you're awesome, dude. You're awesome, brother. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, so he's really starting to do better. Now, one thing that we've done recently, here, Merlin, over here, buddy, is that we started getting to do retrieves with a starter pistol or dummy launcher. So he wasn't doing it because he was so flipped out, like he's so excited, he'd start running back towards the door, and you couldn't even do a retrieve with the guy because he's flipped out. So I'd had to put a leash on him and put him in a high collar over there and get him used to the sound of the gunshot. So we did that, and then we started tying it in with retrieves. So is it just a coincidence? No, that's what I'm saying. It's like people think that the dummy launchers is like another thing I teach the dog. There's a reason why I teach this is because once you push that dog past that point of excitement, they start getting better. He's getting better. He's getting better, man. He's not making a bunch of noise in there, you know, that's fucking huge. Like, he has to be quiet and act normal. He doesn't have to, like, stand up for everything he fucking hears and make, you know, like, I'm gonna be on. Just chill out, brother. So, I hope I made that clear. Like, first we used the dummy launcher or the starter pistol from a distance, and we start getting closer to the point where I could stand right by him and do the starter pistol. I mean, it was flipping him out. He didn't like it. Now he doesn't care. And then now we tied it in with retrieves. So now he associates that noise with something positive. He gets to do retrieves. So I'm going to do a few retrieves with him. And they're not a great distance. It isn't about doing a retrieve 500 feet. It's just about the dog doing it right. That's it. You could do it 5 10 feet, as long as he's behaving spot on, because we're going to be doing them out there in the field. And with the dummy launcher, he'll be doing 500 feet, 1,000 feet, whatever. So I'm going to do a few retrieves with him. It's been awesome. Merlin, come here. It's sort of wet and nasty. Merlin, here. Come on, buddy. Here, heel. Here. Here. No. Heel. Now, sit. Now, the first one I do, I'm not going to use the dummy launcher. This is going to be a retrieve. Merlin. Left a little early. That's okay. Merlin, hold. Here, heel. That's a good boy, dude. No, here, heel. We're here, heel, heel. Get a heel, dude. Up heel. Sit. That's good, dude. Nice job. This one we'll use the launcher. We might not do that many retrieves. It's really wet and nasty back here. Merlin! It's in the snow. No, Merlin, back this way, brother. I might have to help him get this one. Merlin, here? No, here. Come on, back here. 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 No. Big bird, right there. Here, let me help him. You got it, dude. There you go. Here, hold. Don't drag it in the snow, brother. Hold, dude. You're gonna get it nasty. No, hold. Okay, here. Come on, brother. You got it. Good job, man. Heel. Heel. Sit. Drop. Yeah, this is still clean, so we're gonna do another one. There's a lot of, it snowed, so there was shit on top, and now the shit is in the mud. It's just gross, so I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna throw it better. But he's great, man. I'm really happy with Merlin. Merlin! Here, heel. Come on, brother. Here. All the way heel. Sit. Good boy, dude. And that's just muddy. Okay, you could go. Go on. Dog doesn't have to do it a ton of times. Dog doesn't have to do it a great distance. What he has to do is do it right, and he is doing it right. Don't go out there and do retrieve after retrieve after retrieve. You're awesome, man. You are. Build on success with your dog. That's going to be helpful. You know, exercise the dog's mind, sort of, even though that they don't really think, they respond. So they're not pondering thought, but you want them to use the muscle memory that they've learned. That is helpful. Taking your dog to the dog run isn't going to be helpful other than teaching your dog to fight, getting your dog parasites, leptospirosis. It's not necessary. That is not the proper way to socialize your dog. Your dog should be around dogs, but not mock fight. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's being great. Where before, I bring a dog out, he starts growling. He wanted to kill him. So this is normal behavior. He's acting normal. When he came here, he was not acting normal. Now, I came here on Thanksgiving, so he's going to stay here a little bit longer. I'm going to make sure this guy is done. I do not want to hear anything bad. People pay me a flat rate. If it takes a little bit longer, it takes a little bit longer. But now, I'm getting total success with this guy. He's not being a pain in the ass. He's being great. He's being great. So we're going to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak, with this guy so he could go home and not end up in a shelter or anybody giving him up. So when he came here, he was an awesome dog. He just had like behavioral issues. Like he would do a retrieve, but he would drop it and shit like that. He could catch a Frisbee, but he'd catch it and drop it. Separation anxiety, real bad. Territorial, I know I'm going to be able to take him in Home Depot now. He's not going to go after people. The owner, when I picked him up on Thanksgiving, said that If somebody walked up to him, he was going off on him, the person walking up. That's no good. So I'm real getting closer to taking him to in the public because he's behaving. He's acting normal. I don't know how else to describe this, but like going in there, the first day I saw him laying down was great. Chilling out in the crate, that's great. That's a normal dog behavior. It's like their little apartment. They're supposed to chill out there. But standing up with the mouth open, panting, drooling, no good. No good. So separation anxiety sucks, and it holds the owners hostage. They don't want to leave because if they leave the dog alone, the dog starts barking, going ape shit, eating drywall. They can't put it in a crate, defecating in the crate, peeing in the crate. It really flipped. Separation anxiety is bad. It's real bad. So it encompasses 10 to 15% of all dogs, probably 20-25% of all dogs giving up, maybe a little bit higher than that. And the way that they get it is usually it's the overly loving owner saying stupid shit to the dog, giving the dog the wrong message. Or it's somebody peripheral that watched your dog that did the same thing. So know that. Don't say hello and goodbye to your dog. Ignore them. It's a canine. It's non-human. This is non-human. You treat them different than you do a human. And to treat your dog like a human is a disservice to the dog. It is. It's a disservice to the dog, and it borders, it's cruel. It's cruel. It's just flat out cruel. I don't have an analogy to explain to people, but if aliens came and they were in charge of us and they said, okay, now you guys have to eat standing on your head because that's how we eat, we couldn't do it. It'd be cruel. Do you understand the point I'm trying to make? Treat your dog like it's a dog. All four on the floor. Don't put your dog in the lap. Have your dog walking at heel. See how he's at heel? Don't walk with the dog out ahead of you. Don't give your dog to a dog walker that's going to walk the dog out ahead of you. You're going to fuck that dog up. You'll fuck that dog up in ways you don't even know. All of a sudden, they're leash reactive and they're responding to people on the street and dogs on the street. You got a time bomb on your hands and it makes the dog unsafe and the dog can get put down. And that's how it was when this guy was coming here. It was like, dogs, he's doing what he's doing, they get put down. Now, he's still a dog, right? He's behaving normal. I'm not saying that he goes home and they can just do whatever. They got to deal with him. They clone themselves into me, essentially, with the dog. So that they can live with the dog. They love the dog. They spent money on having him trained. They can't just walk down the street and let him go ahead. That is a no-no. Don't let your dog do that. You can't let your dog on the couch. You can't sleep with your dog. Don't give your dog people food. All those things confuse the status of the dog, and then your dog is a fucking wreck. This guy's fucking awesome. I knew there'd be a point where it'd start changing, and it's been a series of changes with this guy. You know, it hasn't been overnight, but today, not hearing him for how many hours while I was doing something was great. I went in there, he's laying down. I was upstairs, I saw Destiny. Destiny was downstairs working on something. I'm like, Merlin's being quiet? Not a peep. Not a peep. That's what we want. That's what we want. And, you know, it's not like people contact me. Merlin, okay, you can go do whatever. People always want like a tip. Like, do you have a tip for a dog that like is aggressive on the street? Or you know, there are no tips. You know, there's like, the tip is to train your dog and to deal with the dog properly. That's the tip. There's no like magic wand that I can say, well, do this and it's gonna stop. This has been a long process with this dog. It's always a process whether the dog comes here, doesn't have behavioral issues. It's still a process to get the dog to do everything. The basic commands, do the weed pulls, do retrieving, reverse retrieves. It's all a process. So there is no single thing with the you know, like My dog is aggressive on the street. Do you have any tips? That's ridiculous. That's an unrealistic attitude you have about your dog. It's not trained because it's acting like crap on the street, right? And you're clearly doing something wrong. My tip is, everybody should have their dog trained by me. That's my tip. But I can only train so many dogs, and I have a dog coming. I wish you'd better get here soon because I'm starting to get. Anyway, it's coming. It's a beautiful breed too. I love the breed, so things happen. But that dog's doing great though. So what else? I was going to try and live stream on Facebook too, trying to figure out how I can live stream on my other camera so I could do both at the same time. This dog training stuff, which I'm going to start doing. So what else? Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, Merlin, you did great. Something else I noticed about Merlin. That's normal. This is true. Something else I noticed about the boy that's normal. And that's that, like when he first got here, he didn't want to go in the crate. Separation anxiety. They don't want to go in the crate. And the owner's like, they can't move past it and get the dog in the crate. Dog has to go in the crate when it's here because it needs to get better. Dog has to go in the crate when it goes home too. But like say I closed the crate, but I didn't lock the bottom lock, he's gonna push his way out of the crate, right? Now, if he's in the crate, I could go get food for him with the crate door open, he stays in there. If I don't latch the bottom, he's staying in there. He's not trying to get out. That's what we want. We want the dog acting normal. Like the crates in there, like the other dogs, it's no problem. Just latch the top. They're not going anywhere. They don't need to go anywhere. They like the crate. That's what you need, is the dog to like the crate. Now Merlin likes the crate. So much better. What a vast improvement with this dog. Merlin is awesome. Yeah, well, Rachel L., you're screwing up your dog. I don't know what to tell you. Giardia is another thing you can get at that stupid dog park. You're right. Merlin's put on a little bit of weight. I was at the vet waiting room when the guy brought his 6-month-old Malinois in to put on chill pills because the puppy wouldn't stop chasing her tail. Tell the dog to quit. That kind of shit becomes a neurotic behavior, right? the dog that's chasing its tail. The owner's like, what do I do? Put a leash on the dog and train the dog. You know, you see it doing that, you better quit doing that. Neurotic behaviors, that's another thing. People like, they're like a deer caught on the headlights. They're like, oh, is that cute? He's chasing its tail. Well, tell it not to. You know? Tell it not to. Don't let the dog chase its tail. Any of those things. Like, say it sees sunlight coming down and bouncing off the linoleum floor and it starts digging. No, knock that shit off. It's not needed. It's not needed at all. I'm so happy with Merlin. I am. He's doing great, man. I'm so happy to be back on YouTube, man. I'll tell you what, that get my channel hijacked was stress like you wouldn't believe. Lost money. Had to get a new phone because I need two phone numbers. It's a long story. What else? I don't know. I was just felt like crap. Like literally felt like crap. It's very stressful. Yeah, don't say hello and goodbye to your dogs. Just stop doing it. Like, yeah, well, a dog and a rabbit are totally different, so remember that. Let me go inside let me take this inside. I'm real happy with Merlin. I'll tell you one thing. You have to be consistent, right? You have to be consistent. If you're having behavior problems with your dog, the owner is not going to be able to do it. I'm just telling you, it's just how it is. You're not going to be able to, you have a dog with separation anxiety, good luck. Oh, you're going to try it and save money or something? Good luck with that. There's more to it than just being consistent too, because every dog is different. So you got to find somebody that has a lot of experience with this shit. With everything, all aspects of dogs. Not just, that's why it's ridiculous. Like, do you have any tips? Yeah, my tip is you better send your dog to me and pay me. There's no single, here's the magic wand, hang on. No. No. Ah. Ugh. Oh, it's warm, Khaki. It's cold out there, Khaki. Kiddos, what are you doing, dude? Ah. Yeah, oh, shit. It's my new phone. What's insured, so fuck it. Just get a screen protector, though. They sell screen protectors for this for $50. Can't you buy them at Walmart for like $10? I'm paying $15 a month for insurance. If I break this thing, then I'll use the other phone and send this in to have it fixed. I'm paying $15, you know? You know, what's the sense if it's gonna... Anybody want a guitar? I'm selling that guitar back there. It's a Fender. That's not my guitar. It's an unclaimed freight. You what? You want a new phone so bad? Do you? Hey, baby. I'm on live stream. That you have is so freaking cool. Have you ever got That. Yes, we have. Wish I could be live streaming on Facebook to kill two birds with one stone. Hey, you cats, knock it off. The green screen stuff we're working on is great. I'm sort of hungry. Gotta eat something. I woke up in the middle of the night and ate. I'm sort of recuperating from 72 hours of not having my YouTube channel. It was real stressful. It's like there's like a time limit to like fill out this form that they keep saying, fill out this form, you know. Thanks, I'm loving the green screen stuff too. It's gonna be real slick coming up. Put out. Thanks, Toxic. But I was like a couple days of not eating and stuff. I was too stressed out. You have to like fill out this form, but you can't get the information you need because they hijack your fucking email account. You know? Jerks selling. They're not selling Bitcoin. They're scamming people. It's like a scam, you know. It's like stealing. They're just dishonest people. Clearly, they were Russians. They don't care. I'm not saying all Russians. I'm saying those Russians did not care. You know, it's just. It's bullshit. Bullshit. I wonder if that thing's still on my live streams. I should go look and make sure it's removed. I'm gonna choose a good veterinarian. I don't know. Where are you? Where are you? I didn't see the big. Yeah, they would do it and then they would take it down. Evidently, they remove it or some shit. It's stupid. It's just stupid shit, man. Like they can't make an honest living, so they make a living ripping. Destiny was reading it to me while I was driving. It was like some kind of like, you send us 1,000 Bitcoin, and you know, and then you're in for the some kind of lottery thing. You know, it's just like, shut up. You know, there's a fool born every day, of course. People are gonna do it. Obviously, I'm telling you, it was real elaborate to get into my fucking shit. They spent money, that's for sure. It was not cheap. It's real elaborate. I don't know, man. There's always somebody out there trying to like steal people's money and shit. You know? It just sucks, you know? They make a living just ripping people off and shit. Like, why don't you try working? And because they're in a foreign country, how do you go after them? You know? Yeah, good luck finding a vet that doesn't sell dog food. They had to sell some kind of food because dogs are going in there with like kidney problems and shit. Didn't Russia recently ban crypto too? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. You'd know better than me. What dog food tastes the best in your opinion? I haven't eaten it in years, but Purina, I guess. But no, for your dog, I recommend you getting your dog on a raw diet. The interesting thing about dog food is this. It smells better than it tastes, and the reason why that is that's how the dog like really is into it, by the smell. It's not like they don't need a lot of salt, they don't need, they don't need that. So basically, you should know that your dog shouldn't eat sugar. They'll get addicted to that right away, too. That's really bad for your dog. And you think, well, they don't put yes, they do. Those Gaines burgers and stuff, there's sugar in it. There's corn syrup in those things. Those things, real bad for you. Real bad for your dog. I tried some canned dog food once to see what it tastes like. Same thing. It smells better than it tastes. It isn't very good. I think I ate some on this channel before. I'm sorry it's been rough. Yeah, thanks. Balanced enough food. Well, it's getting better, that's for sure. So at least I'm back on my channel. That just sucked. It did, it really sucked. It's not good. Got khaki down here. I gotta go clean this hallway over here. Sweep it out and everything. Sweep it and then mop it. I guess I'll do it in that order. Maybe I'll have a coffee or something. Maybe I'll live stream later too. Maybe I can figure out how to do it on Facebook as well. If I can't, it doesn't seem to make sense. Anyway. Well, I guess I'll go. Thanks. I'll see you guys soon.